Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. I got a huge following in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I respect you guys. Shout out Milwaukee. You guys have been sending me this en masse in my emails. I seen this story when it first came out. In fact, I was going to do it, but something told me to wait because the mother wasn't identified in this story. Now, you heard me say mother, so you know a child is involved. Boom, let's put him up here, right here. May he rest in eternal peace. Little boy you see up here, this cute little boy is Aquarius Berry, 3 years old. And he was found unresponsive at a house in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And his mother and his mother's boyfriend, who's not named yet, I haven't seen him, or his picture. The mother, of Aquarius Berry, the 3-year-old, she's pictured up here. Her name is ZaquitiaJoiner-Murphy. She's 34 years old. She was arrested. The boyfriend was arrested. Come to find out, he was arrested not in conjunction to this, but a parole violation, while she's charged in connection with the death of her son. And what's crazy about it is new information has came out last night where she made her first court appearance. And it's shocking from what they said. Take a look.
Death investigation is underway tonight after Milwaukee police say a 3-year-old boy was found unresponsive Thursday morning.
Boy later died at a hospital. Stephanie Quirk is live in the newsroom for us after talking to a woman who says she's the boy's mother.
Investigators say first responders found the boy near 29th and Concordia, and that's where we spoke to a woman tonight who says that boy is her 3-year-old son.
A heartbreaking discovery in Milwaukee. Aquarius Berry, just 3 years old. He's the boy police say they found unresponsive Thursday morning near 29th and Concordia. They also say that boy later died at the hospital.
When the neighbor across the street told me that it was the little boy that died.
We briefly spoke with a woman who told us she's the child's mother. She shared these pictures of him, but didn't want to speak on camera. While investigators say they're still looking into the cause of death, the report from the Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office lists the preliminary manner of death as homicide.
No? Homicide? Oh, wow.
The 3-year-old.
In my neighborhood, right across the street. That's not right, man.
But police say they're not going with that just yet. And as for the woman who says Berry is her son, she tells Fox 6 police searched her home Thursday after his death.
Never seen him outside. Every time I see him, he was in his mother's arms.
Milwaukee police wouldn't tell us any other information like who called 911 or if they're searching for any suspects, only that the death has not been determined to be a homicide at this time. Back to you guys in studio.
All right, we'll keep watching that, Steph.
A Milwaukee mother faces criminal charges in the death of her 3-year-old son. Prosecutors charged ZaquitiaJoiner-Murphy with child neglect resulting in the death of her 3-year-old son, Aquarius Berry. First responders rushed to the family home near 29th and Concordia last Thursday, finding Aquarius unresponsive. Investigators executed a search warrant at the house and arrested Joiner-Murphy in the days after his death. This afternoon, her first court appearance in an anti-suicide smock. Prosecutors say she left her 5 kids at home unattended for hours.
They went to a bar and came back home at 5:45 a.m. where they found DB unresponsive. Ms. Joiner-Murphy ultimately confirms that she left her 5 children alone, unattended, without adult supervision from midnight to 5:45 on the day of this incident.
The fact that she left the children to go work at a bar, she didn't just go to a bar, and like these details being left out are somewhat questionable. I know it doesn't make for as good of a story that she was out working in order to earn money.
The court commissioner set bond at $50,000. If convicted, Joiner-Murphy could face up to 25 years in jail.
All right, guys, you've seen it. Mother in court act like she had an attitude that she was being paraded around. But what do you expect? What she did was unacceptable. Now, I'm going to tell you something, man. Things happen. This lady got 5 kids, right? 34 years old, working at a club from 12 o'clock to 4 something in the morning. She left these kids unattended. Now, I got a lot of questions with this. First thing is, who called 911, which I think the mom did. Second thing is this, was the boyfriend even there? Because she said he was supposed to be there with the kids, but come on. Come on. Another thing is this, who killed this little child? Was it a person in the house? What are the ages of these other kids? You think about it. See, a lot of times, man, people do what they got to do when they work, but some stuff is unacceptable and you shouldn't be doing that. Now, I don't know if she had family or what, but a lot of times people take it upon themselves to do things, leaving their children unattended and expect the children to have a grown-up mindset and stay where they're supposed to be. It's crazy. Don't know what could have happened. Little boy could have felt sick, got up, went to her room. She wasn't there. Woke all the other kids up. They start playing and stuff. The kid got hurt, but they said his injuries showed that he was messed up. Now watch this. Look. Let me look at this warrant and I'll read a little bit to you in this article. This should answer some of the questions. According to the warrant, the Queensberry's mother left him in the care of her boyfriend to drop her other 4 children at school on Thursday, November 6th. The mother returned home about 30 minutes later to find her son lying on the floor foaming at the mouth. Now this is before she went to court and all this other stuff came out. This is the original story. So basically, the boyfriend, she left the kids in the care of the boyfriend, and he was supposed to drop her other 4 kids off at school Thursday, November 6th. So he was supposed to come there, drop the kids off, and take the Aquarius with him, I guess, in the car. But she said she came home 30 minutes later after he was supposed to have left and found her son lying on the floor foaming at the mouth. So the mother found him. Said the child was taken to the hospital after the mother called 911, where he died. A few hours later, his death is preliminary ruled a homicide by the Milwaukee Medical Examiner's Office. According to the warrant, medical staff found a large hemorrhage in Barry's abdomen that would have been caused by non-accidental trauma in what search warrants describes as a complete, utter disregard of human life. So he was really messed up. Police confirmed that the 34-year-old woman was arrested earlier this week, but would not provide a name as the woman has not yet been criminally charged. Now she has, and now she's in jail. Too many people leave their kids unattended and expect them to have common sense and experience of that of an adult. Now, I don't know what role the boyfriend played in, if he was even there, but I do know this. He's not charged with the murder or in connection to the murder. She is. So I'm thinking, honestly, they was playing around or something and the kid got hurt. They got the fighting in there. Somebody hurt the kid. Somebody's not named in this. And they know who it is. But they got the mom in there. And they're only giving you the surface stuff until the investigation is pending. But it's just upsetting. He's a little boy, 3 years old. I would never leave a 3-year-old unattended for 20 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't know, maybe it's just me or the way I was raised, but kids that can get themselves into trouble and don't know nothing about life, you don't leave them unattended, not even for a little bit. Ma'am, you got up and went to a club to work, and you're using that as an excuse of why your child is dead. Oh, the boyfriend was it? Was the kid's his? It's no other person's responsibility to handle what goes on in your house while you go off to work. It's crazy. And I think, the way this story is and how they're putting this all on her and she wasn't even there says a lot about that situation that they're not telling us about. It's just upsetting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys out there that have been raised by parents that was neglectful only until you got old enough to look back and see. A lot of times within yourself, you think back and you look at how the world is now. You're like, damn, I could have been one of those kids. It's crazy. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is upsetting. I know you got to go to work and stuff, but damn. You can't do stuff like that. And like these motherfuckers know better. But they do this type of stuff, and like they do it once, twice, multiple times, nothing happens. And then when something does happen, all of a sudden they use working as an excuse. Well, I'm a struggling mom. I had to do what I had to do. Okay. And then when the aftermath is presented to you, all of a sudden, you're looking crazy in court like her. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.